I'm WebzForevz, and I graduate tomorrow.
But for the last year, I've been balancing work, college, working out, a ton of other hobbies, and YouTube.
So today, I want to talk about balancing school, work, and general life. And to explain why I have the authority to speak on this, I'll be graduating college, as I said, summa cum laude, which means I graduated top of my class. And so if you want to live a life like this with a lot of things going on and a lot of different things you want to do, here are my tips. Tip number 1, schedules suck. I know for a fact I like to wake up at like 12:45 every single day, and if I have a schedule where I've been like, oh, I want to do all this stuff at like 9 a.m., 10 a.m., wake up at 8, I've already failed. And at that point I already feel like a failure, so I'm not going to do anything else because I already feel bad. So instead, I like to use checklists. I just write down everything I want to do for the day, and then I just get it done. And if I don't get something done, it just goes to the next day. And I don't have to spend time writing out a schedule like, oh, this should happen at this o'clock, or like worry about having to do everything at once. Because if I want to do like 2 homework assignments, do some animation, and work out, I can do a little bit of homework, a little bit of animation, a little bit of homework, and like intertwine those throughout the day so that I'm not feeling too stuck on one project if I get bored. I really like to have like multiple things open and just go back and forth. So that really helps me. 2, put school first. Not like metaphorically on the ladder of responsibilities, just literally do it as soon as possible. I've never liked school, so it's never been top of my priority list, but I always get my homework and my projects and my papers done as soon as possible so they don't loom over my head. So when you get home from school, if you have an assignment, just do it. It will feel so good, and you'll probably have like this extra energy where you're like, oh, I already did something, now I want to do another thing, and you'll accomplish everything else for the day. My final tip, and this is a little unorthodox, I don't see people following this a lot or like talking about this, you can't give 110% to everything. Some things in life, you're just gonna have to sacrifice like total full potential. For example, about 2 years ago, I went full in with bodybuilding, working out, powerlifting, and this like overtook my life. And did I get really good gains? Yes, but I didn't have the time anymore once school got a little harder, once I started doing YouTube, I didn't have the time, so I sacrificed that part of my life. Now, I just sort of eat whatever I want, and I work out how I like to work out for about an hour and a half a day. And it saved me so much time and so much energy that I like to put towards other things now. Am I still making progress with working out? Yes. Do I make the same amount of progress? No. And that's okay. That's something I sacrificed. School is the same way. I never put 110% into college. I did put in a lot of work into things that mattered, like big papers or finals, but I didn't put a lot of work into random discussion boards and things like that. Did I always get good grades on those? They were okay. You know, I'd get like an A- here and there, things like that didn't super badly impact my grade, but did save me hours of work. On the other hand, I did put 110% into YouTube, making videos, researching, doing a lot of work for my work so that I can continue being valuable to them, things like that. And that allowed me to thrive at work, to thrive on YouTube, and to grow a much larger following than I had ever had before. I chose what was most important to me, and I put those at the top of the pedestal, and allowed other things to not take up most of my energy so that I still had some left over. I think that people get really caught up trying to put 110% into everything they do, and that's why things have to be dropped or left behind, but the truth is, it'll just stretch you thin. We do not have that type of energy to multitask, to put so much time into all of these different things. So you just have to pick and choose. So yeah, again, this is just me talking. You don't have to take this advice, but I think it's really valuable if you're someone like me who has a lot of downtime, wants to do a lot of things, likes researching, likes finding out new things. It's definitely helped me, and I definitely don't have a lot of stress. Stress is like the thing I really want to avoid most in life, so I just try to do everything that I can to not stress out about things. And by the time you're watching this, I would have already graduated, so woo, I did it!
Thank you so much for watching a video on the WebzForevz channel. If you really liked it, hit subscribe and hit that notification bell. And if you really liked it, then watch another video.